Hey everyone, my name is Katie Rowe. Welcome to Cardio and Core here on this lovely Tuesday. We've got a good workout for you today. We're going to do Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4-minute blocks of work. So each block will do 2 different exercises. And like I said, each exercise will only do 20 seconds, rest for 10. Each exercise will do, is it 4 times? 4 times, yep. So yeah, that's what we've got planned for today. We're going to get started with a warm up. So let's just go ahead and start by marching in place as usual, right? Starting with those arms just by our sides. Then we're going to move into some nice arm circles. So sometimes I watch the parts of the video back after I do it. And my arm circles always look really funny. I feel like they just look awkward, but maybe that's just what arm circles are, right? Good, let's take it back, starting small, slowly making those circles bigger. Good. Let's just do some cross and opens. Then we'll move into some modified high knees. Good, a few more seconds here. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pulling those knees up toward our chest, reaching overhead, keeping our core nice and tight here. Good. Few seconds of about 15 more seconds of these. See how well I do with words today. I feel like it's not going well so far. Good. Hamstring curls in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hamstring curls. Just bringing that heel up to our glute while opening up that chest. While we won't use our upper body too much, it being a core and cardio class today, I love this chest opener. A lot of times our chest muscles are very tight, and that's what can pull on our back. All right, up and over side reaches, here we go. So I hope you all are having a good day so far. And reach. Keep that core pulled in, belly button to spine. It's a cue you'll hear throughout the workout from me today. Good, 2 and 1. Take those feet nice and wide. Just taking it side to side. Nice and easy. I'm already starting to breathe a little heavy. Good. Side to side, a few more of these. We're going to do some hip openers. 2 and 1. Good. Just open up that hip. Alternating here. Or if it's easier for you, you can stay on one side. That's fine too. I might actually do that. Good. Other side. And we'll reverse the direction. And I'll have you all do some jumping jacks, some squats, whatever feels right for you while I show you our first 2 exercises. Good. Let's take it around. So almost like we're stepping over a log. If you need to hold on to a wall or a chair, feel free to do that. Okay. And other side. Again, like we're stepping over a big log. Just getting some mobility into those hips. Good. And 2 and 1. Good. So for you, I'm going to have you do some jumping jacks, some squats, whatever feels good for you. I'm going to show you our first 2 exercises. So first 2, we've got lunge pulse and a warrior crunch. So for the lunge pulse, we'll stay on one side and then switch to the other side the second time. second time we go through. So for the lunge pulse, it sounds exactly like what it is. I'll do a side view for you. We're just going to be down on a lunge and pulsing it out. That's it, right? But it'll burn out our legs pretty quick. If you need a little bit more, you can always, or you want some more high impacts and jumping, you can do a plyo lunge. And then our warrior crunch, just a nice wide plie squat. We're just going to go side to side here. So side angle, we're here. Okay, so pretty much a straight up and down. But let's go ahead and get started in just a second. All right. Okay, so we're going to start in 5 seconds. We got a lunge pulse and then the warrior crunch. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, I'll back myself up a little bit more. So just staying nice and low, pulsing that out. Now, while we're in this lunge, really focus on making sure that the weight is in that front heel and not the front toes. Okay, you should be able to pick those front toes up. 2 and 1. Good. Shake that out. Woo! All right, I'll show you the side view once again of the warrior crunch. So nice wide stance, toes tracking outward. And here we go, side to side. Bringing that elbow down to that knee, or whatever your range of motion is that feels right for your body. But just keeping that core pulled in, hips tucked under. 2 and 1. Good. All right, lunge pulse on the other side. I'm going to take my left foot forward. And here we go, pulse it out. So again, if you need a little bit more movement, you want some of that plyo, you can go ahead and do a plyo lunge, or you can do a reverse lunge if you just want to be moving a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake that out. All right, back to that warrior crunch. Coming to the front view here for you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! I lost my balance. Lost my balance a little bit there. That's okay. So again, side to side. Feel like my range of motion is not great today. Feel a little weird. Not weird, but it's like my body's not wanting to do what I want it to do. Good, rest. Sorry. Okay, back to that lunge pulse. Right foot forward. 2 and 1. I should also note, I usually do this at the beginning. Whenever I record my classes down in my basement, sorry, it's not like a beautiful setting. A. And then B, I do my workouts barefoot down here. For whatever reason, it's not necessarily a barefoot workout, but just what I'm doing today. And rest. So you can definitely have shoes on. I just have a nice squishy floor. So I don't know, it's just my preference. And here we go, warrior crunches. 20 seconds. Kind of easing into this workout today in terms of the cardio. Heart rate should be up, but probably not quite as high as normal. And rest. Good. Woo, okay. Shake those legs out. All right, front pulse, and here we go. So again, check in with that body. Are your feet, is your weight in your front heel and that front foot? Good, in 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake that out. Whew. Oh my goodness, my legs are wobbly. All right, warrior crunch last time. And here we go, side to side. Trying to keep that body upright like we're between 2 panes of glass here today. Good. Crunching into that side body. 2 and 1. Woo! Shake that out. Minute of rest here. All right, next up, we've got speed squats. So we'll get that heart rate up this time, I promise. And we've got plank walks. So I'll show you those in just a second. All right, so speed squats are just what you think. So you probably won't get full range of motion. But with these speed squats, we're just trying to go as fast as we can. So popping up and down real quick. So again, range of motion might not be a full deep squat there. Plank walks, basically you're just gonna be in a plank, and we're gonna move our feet and hands to one side and then the other. Now, the trick is to make sure that you're keeping your weight above those hands the whole time. All right, speed squats in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you might not come up quite all the way as well, but really burning out those legs, trying to get that heart rate up with these. Now, this is too much for you. Just stick with regular squats, that's fine. 2 and 1. Sorry, I said just again. You know I'm trying to get that out of my vocabulary. So again, plank walks, 2 and 1. Just go at whatever the pace feels good for you. So you could walk your hands and legs up at the same time. Maybe you do one and then the other. Whatever works good for you. Okay? Point is to keep the shoulders above the wrists in rest. Slowly get yourself up. You can also hold the plank. If the plank walks are too much for you, that's okay. We want to make sure that we're keeping good form. And in this, we've got all of our weight in our heels. I don't know if you can see, I've got my toes lifted up off the ground to show that. 2 and 1. Woo! Those speed squats are no joke. So again, plank walk, 2 and 1. Here we go. Maybe you slow it down a little bit. But again, we're really trying to keep that weight, those shoulders right above those wrists, okay? And rest. Woo! Burn out those shoulders. But you may have rests that just don't really work for that. So do what feels good for you. And here we go. Burning out those legs. Going as fast as you can. Remember, the point of these is not to necessarily get that full range of motion. Going real low. Kind of staying in the middle here. Going fast. 2. 1. Shake that out. All right, plank walks. 2 and 1. Here we go. So again, you could just hold that plank or add the walk. So adjust again. It'll take me a while to get that out of my vocabulary. 2 and 1. Rest. All right, y'all. Last 2 exercises here. Last time on these speed squats. 2 and 1. Here we go. You've got this. Pull that belly button into the spine. Weight in the heels. Hips pushed back. Okay? You'll notice my range of motion's not very big. And rest. Good. All right, last time for these planks. 2 and 1. Another option with planks, I should say, is to do the fists on the ground. Probably need to make sure that you don't have jewelry on, like rings. Might hurt. But it's an option for you. I feel like I'm not in frame. 2 and 1. All right. Rest. Grab a drink. All right, next up we've got standing crunches and then a side lunge with a leap. Whew, out of breath. Okay. So side crunches, we've done these before if you've taken my class. One leg behind, arms out front, pulling that knee in, okay? You can hold on to a small weight, ball, whatever. And then side lunge and leap. Side lunge, hop in the middle. Okay? You can also come up on the toes. All right, 10 more seconds. Starting with that standing crunch. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, moving as quick as we can, extending those arms overhead, taking that leg far back, bringing that knee up to the chest, keeping our core tight the entire time. Really engaging that core while also getting some cardio in. 2 and 1. Rest. Good. All right, side lunge. We'll hop in between. Vertical leap. 2 and 1. Here we go. So really pushing those hips back into that side lunge. Whew. For my body today, my range of motion is not great. Tells me I need to stretch some more. 2 and 1. Good. Back to that standing crunch. And 3, 2, 1. Forget which side I did first. I think my left side. Usually start with right, so that's why I was confused. Good. 10 more seconds. You've got this. Keep it moving. If you need to slow down, that's okay. Let's try to keep moving the whole time. 2 and 1. All right, back to that side lunge. 2 and 1. Here we go. So, not gonna lie to you all, my kids, both of them, were up at different times last night. So, I feel like I'm a little bit on the struggle bus today. My energy started out okay, and as I've been going, I'm like, oh boy. 2 and 1. Good. All right, halfway through this round. So, I apologize if I'm just like, not quite on your level. I'm trying my hardest. 2 and 1. Just kind of where I'm at today, you know? I can't control, you know, that 5 and 2.5-year-old. They're going to be up in the middle of the night a few times. It's a doozy. Good. 2 and 1. And rest. I think I was supposed to do my left side that time, but it doesn't matter. We'll do my left side next time. All right, side lunges. Here we go. Woo! I got tight hamstrings today. These side lunges are not looking pretty. 2 and 1. All right. Believe this will our last time with the standing crunch. 2 and 1. Here we go. You've got this. We'll finish this together, right? Woo! And 7. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Hey. Okay. Last time with these side lunges. We just have one more round, y'all. 2 and 1. Here we go. Reminder, you can come up on the toes here. So again, really trying to push those hips back and down. 2 and 1. Good. All right, y'all, one more round. We've got squat jacks, touching the ground. Then we're on the floor for climbing rope. Woo! All right, so squat jacks look like this. Okay, touching the ground. Now, chest lifted, back straight. Okay, so we're not slumping over. Climbing rope. Uh-oh. Down to the ground and then get back up again, right? All right, so we're going to be here, reaching above that opposite knee, trying to pull down that rope, keeping our core nice and tight, all right? So that is a bit of up and down. So if you want to do all the squat jacks first and then all the climbing rope last, you can do that. 2 and 1, here we go. Okay, modified option, or I should say low impact option. Step those feet out. Touch the floor, you get as low as you can. Reach down between your knees. 2 and 1, good. All right, climbing rope, or if you prefer to stay upright, you can repeat the squat jacks. 2 and 1, here we go. Good. Trying to keep our body at a 45-degree angle. I'm not doing a very good job right now. 2 and 1, good. Slowly make your way. All right, squat jacks, here we go. Remember your option. Walk those feet out one at a time. Still getting a good workout. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, back to the climbing rope. Hit the floor. 2 and 1, here we go. So again, really keeping that core tight, pull that belly button into the spine. 2 and 1, good. All right, y'all, halfway done with this round. Back to the squat jacks. 2 and 1, here we go. You've got this. Options. Either way, keeping that core pulled in, back flat, chest lifted, not rolling those shoulders over. 2 and 1, rest. All right, back to that climbing rope. 2 and 1, here we go. We're nearly there, y'all. One more time through each exercise after this, then we stretch. And good. Keep going. 2 and 1. All right. Squat jacks, last time. We've got this. 2 and 1, here we go. Chest lifted, back to flat, belly button to spine. Support that low back. You've got it. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. Last 20 seconds here. Then we'll stay down on the floor to stretch, all right? 2 and 1. Here we go. Really trying to flex through those arms. Pull that belly button into the spine. If your stomach is relaxed while you're doing this, you won't feel it. It's really pulling that belly button in, create that tension, get in that little twist. 2 and 1. We did it. All right. Let me turn this off, otherwise it's going to keep beeping at me. Awesome job, y'all. All right, let's start on the floor with our stretches. We'll do a figure 4 stretch to start. Take it down to the ground slowly. And pull in that bottom knee. Try to push that top knee away, whether that's with your hand, or weaving your arm through and using your elbow to do that. You know, I love the workout, the main part of the workout. I also just love the stretching part, where we're cooling down, we're taking breaths, and just reveling in what our body just did for us, right? Good, let's switch sides. Our bodies just carried us through a workout, even if it was hard, even if it was challenging, even if we had to stop sometimes or it wasn't quite what we wanted it to be, we still did it. We still accomplished the workout and did something good for our bodies, for our strength, for our mental health. So I just love reflecting on that while I'm doing my stretching, because I think it could be easy to be like, oh, I was tired, that did not go the way I wanted it to, my energy wasn't right. Like I could go through all the things that wasn't good about that just now, right? Um, and I can think about those things and think, okay, what could I do better? Like I could make sure I got enough sleep, or I could make sure maybe I didn't fuel properly before my workout, and that was causing an energy deficit. So I could think about that too and think, what can I do better next time? But come at it from a curious place rather than a judgmental place. So, okay, that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. So, um, what can I do differently? How can I do better next time, or just change things up? Good. Let's do a nice elongated stretch before we roll over and bring ourselves up. Oh, big stretch. Okay, I'm gonna roll over to one side and push myself up. But yeah, so along with that, let's just do a hip stretch. But yeah, it's thinking, so being curious about, like, if the workout doesn't go our way, being curious about why it didn't go our way, or if it did go really well, are there things that we can think about, like, oh, that was a really great workout. What led me there? Was I well rested? Was I well fueled? Was I in a great mindset, kind of going into it? Or was I telling myself that this workout was for me today? Like, was I saying things to myself that made this workout feel really good ahead of time? But again, if it didn't kind of go the way you wanted it to, and I'm coming from that place right now just because I can tell I haven't eaten enough yet. I'm recording this in the morning. I didn't eat enough. I didn't get enough sleep last night, which wasn't really in my control. But let's switch sides. But I can still say, okay, I just did that workout. My body just took me through that. It wasn't perfect, but I still feel good. I feel accomplished right now. Just coming from that place, I think, can be really helpful, especially if you are kind of bummed out by like the workout and it not being exactly what you wanted it to be, right? Okay, let's put our feet underneath us and hang for a second. Feel that good stretch. Woo! Good. When you're ready, slowly roll yourself up. Gonna stretch that out a little bit. Let's stretch through our quads here. Pull that belly button in. Keep that core nice and tight to help with the stability. And squeeze through that glute to get a deeper stretch there. Good. And other side. Now you can always do these. I know I'm kind of going through these a little bit quickly, so you can always do more of this later today or tonight. Good. Shake that out. I'm going to do a little side stretch here. Just a little one, just real quick. And we'll do some chest openers and back stretches. All right, let's stretch through that back, round through. Good. And open that chest up. Arms out to the side, then up. Give yourself a hand. You did great today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name's Katie. I will be back next Tuesday for more cardio and core, and I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Take care.